Europa League, Conference League, the traditional Thursday matches, odds of 4.74. Here we've got Lille to score, Genk not managing, PAOK stirring things up with some goals, and I think Rijeka and Omonia in the Conference League will also get the job done. Now let's take a look at each match in detail. On Telegram, there will also be an accumulator for the Europa League, and we'll also grab something live on Lille. I noticed something about yellow cards. Right now, the odds on the line are pretty good, 2.5, 3 even, but we'll take it live as well, and I'll share it all on Telegram. So the accumulator is at 4.74. Let's go. Crvena Zvezda versus Lille. I wouldn't say Lille is in great form right now, although, to be fair, the team is scoring consistently and working hard. I think they'll be able to show something in this game. Over 1 goal exactly, Lille's individual total at odds of 1.44. Genk vs Dinamo Zagreb. Take a look at Genk's total goals in recent games. I wouldn't say it's completely out of the ordinary for them, but it's at least not typical. I like matches like this, when a team seems to be doing well with totals, but in recent games they've really exceeded their average. I think in this game they'll slow down a bit. The only thing is that the odds aren't very high. Of course, you could take under 1.5, but in some ways I decided to play it safe, and I'll try to take Genk's individual total under 2 exactly, at 1.38. By the way, for those who are subscribed to our Telegram, pay attention that we're now offering this new option just a bit different, but before we used to give it about 3 or 4 years ago, then we moved away from it. There were a lot of outcomes, but now we've brought it back again. It's the victory of a team in hockey in a particular period. It's a very good option. We're happy to offer it, so definitely pay attention to it. Yeah, because the odds are usually around 3. So when you see this kind of outcome in our Telegram, take a closer look at it. The only thing is, start with a slightly smaller amount in the first period. That's just a recommendation. Well, let's move on. Celta versus PAOK. So here I think PAOK can show what they're capable of. They have some options for the total, and the odds being offered are pretty good. By the way, you can use your bonuses on this parlay or on any other one. I'll leave a link in the comments. Besides that, there are monthly cashbacks and also parlay insurance and 0-0 insurance. Those options are available too, and all possible outcomes are available. That's always nice. We also review a whole list of bookmakers in our Telegram channel that you can work with. But we've selected the best options for you. Let's try to take POK over 0.5. Good odds. Yes, they're the underdog, and yes, Celta is obviously the favorite here, but look at PAOK. They're performing pretty well, and they're scoring decently in their own league too. Over 0.5, especially considering that Celta does concede not a lot, but with PAOK's stats, it's quite possible. Over 0.5, individual total for PAOK 1.55. Rijeka versus Omonia. Here, the situation is that the bookmaker thinks the match will be low scoring, and there's an opportunity for that in general in the Conference League. Bookmakers tend to think that many matches will be low scoring unless a clear favorite is playing a clear underdog. Well, here we have teams that statistically aren't particularly high scoring, so I think that even if there aren't many goals, at least the odds for anything related to the over totals are pretty good. I wouldn't risk over 2.5, but over 2 exactly at 1.54 is not bad. The total odds for our accumulator are 4.74, friends. There will be a link to our Telegram channel in the comments where you can find both the accumulator and live bets every day. See you in the next videos. Thank you for watching.